Hi students, am I audible? Is my audio and video is clear to everyone beta? Let me know in the comment section. Yes beta, hi. Okay. So am I audible beta? Is audio and video is clear to everyone? Yes. Is everything is clear? Yes. So yes, so everything is clear, right? Okay, okay, fine then. So without wasting any time, let us start the session, okay? Yes, beta. So, hi students, how are you all? Welcome to Physics Wallah. This is MB Sir Physics. Today we are going to discuss about JEE Main's question paper, which is held on February 1, beta. Okay. So we are discussing about the Shift 1 question paper today. Okay. Yes. So most of the students written the exam fine. I hope. Yes. Okay, fine. Okay, fine, beta. Yes. So, let us start the session then. So, just cross check with my solutions. Okay. Yes. So, all the questions I have collected are the memory based questions. So, in this model, you will be getting a question, right? Chalo. Yes, beta. So, let us start the session then. Okay. The first question is from electrostatic potential and capacitance, right? Yes. Find percentage change in capacitance if potential difference across it has been changed from V to 2V. Okay. Yes. So what is the final answer you'll get here? Percentage change in capacitance. Okay. Yes. So do you got the answer? If you got the answer, let me know in the comment section. Yes. Chalo. So I'll explain this one, beta. This is a very simple question. As everyone know that the capacitance always depends upon the area of the plates, right? And the distance separated by them. So general formula is what? Epsilon naught A by D. As so we used to write C equal to Q by V. Generally, the capacitor will never depends upon the charge and voltage. Okay, so it depends upon A and D. Okay, very good, beta. So you put the correct answer then. Okay, fine. Chalo. So here the final answer what it is? It is a 0. Okay, so how many of you got this one correct? Okay, let me know in the comment section, beta. Chalo. So let us move toward the next question now. Okay. If ratio of de Broglie wavelength of proton and alpha particle is same, then find the ratio of their speed. So this is from dual nature, right? Yes, so very simple question you got this one. Yes, beta. So what is the answer you get here? The ratio of de Broglie's wavelength of proton to the alpha particle. Okay, these two are same. Okay, then find the ratio of their speeds. Okay, the speed of a proton upon speed of alpha particle you have to find out. Yes, very simple formula we used to use here, right? Now, so as everyone know that the wavelength associated with any particle is what, beta? H by mv. H by mv. Am I right? Yes. Now see here, the lambda, the wavelength is inversely proportional to mass and velocity, right? Yeah. So here, lambda p by lambda alpha is equal to what we can write here? mp vp. Here you get m alpha, and here you get as the v alpha. Am I right? Yes. So he given that lambda p by lambda alpha are equal. So it is a 1:1. Yes. Now So what you get, beta? MP VP is equal to M alpha V alpha, right? So he's asking that VP by V alpha. Okay. So what you get, beta? M alpha by MP. No need of solving this all steps also. Okay. Within one line you can put this one, right? Correct answer. Okay. In order to understand, so I'm explaining this all the things. Okay. Right, beta. So as everyone know that the mass of the alpha particle is a helium nucleus, right? So its mass is what? 4 times the mass of a proton. Okay, this get cancelled. So final answer is 4:1. Very good, very good. 4:1 is the correct answer. Okay. Daniel, 4:1 is the correct answer. You are right. Chalo. So let us move toward the next question then. Right, beta. So here, 2 moles of monoatomic gas and 6 moles. 2 moles of monoatomic gas and 6 moles of diatomic gas are mixed. Find CV of the mixture. So it is a directly formula based question you got, right? CV mixture. What is the direct formula? N1 CV1 plus N2 CV2 by N1 plus N2. As this is a CV mixture. Yes, beta. Chalo. So N1 value he given as a 2 moles and the CV1 for the monoatomic F value become 3, na? So it is a 3R by 2. As plus N2 value he given as a 6 and CV2 for the diatomic CV value become what? For F value become 5. 5R by 2. Yes, this 5R by 2 by N1 plus M2. 2 plus 6. Okay. So 2 3s are this 2 get cancelled, right? So here you have a 3R, 5 3s are 15. Here you get a 15R by 8. So finally 18R by 8. 2 4s are 8. 2 9s are 18. So final answer is what? 9R by 4. 9R by 4 is the final answer. Okay. It is not 4R by 9 beta. It is a 9R by 4. Okay. Chalo. Is it clear? Yes. Chalo. So everything is clear now? Okay, right. Chalo. So let us move toward the next question now. Find acceleration of a system if an external force of 60 Newton is applied on 6 kg block as shown in the figure. See here. This is from Newton laws of motion. Very simple question you got this one. Yes? Correct. Chalo. So see here, beta. The simple formula we use here, what is the net acceleration? It is a net force by total mass, right? What is the net force acting here? One is the extra 60 Newton is acting. Okay, and one more force it is there. What is that one? Gravitational force. Gravity is pulling this one in a downward direction, right? 6G you have, right? In a downward direction, what you have? 60 plus 60, right? 60 plus 60, it is what? 120. Okay, minus. In opposite direction, you have a friction force, right? He given a friction also. Now, what is the friction force? You'll get, okay, mu into normal reaction, right? Mu value he given as a 0.4. Okay, for this one we can write it as a 4 by 10. Normal reaction is balanced with what? 20G, right? Okay, 20G, na? 20G. Okay. Now this G and this 0 get cancelled. So finally, what you get? 4 to the 80, na? 80 you got. In opposite direction, the friction force we got as a 80. Upon total mass is what? Here is a 6 and here is a 20. So finally 26. Okay. So what you get, beta? 40 by 26, right? 2 1s are 2 3s are 2 20s are. Okay. So 20 by 13 meter per second square is a final answer. Okay. Yes. So whatever the answer you'll get, just put in there. Okay. If you find the after calculation this one, so if you find the answer in a option, just put down that one as the correct answer. That's it. Okay. Yes, beta. Chalo. So let us move toward the next question now. Dimensions of angular momentum. Okay, dimension formula for the angular momentum. Very simple. Okay, if you know the formula, you'll get this one, right? The angular momentum is denoted by symbol capital L. Yes. So the formula is what? Momentum into arm. Okay, it means a length. Okay, the momentum formula is mass into velocity, right? For the mass, it is a m1. For the velocity, it is L1 t power minus 1. And here you have a length 1. Okay, so finally m1 L square t power minus 1. Very simple question you got. Okay, m1 L square t power minus 1. m1 L square t power minus 1. Okay, option D is a final answer. Very easy, yes. So if you learn all the formulas. So in 2024, most of the questions in JEE, you got the formula based questions, beta. Okay, the thing is, learn all the formulas. Okay, those who are attempting for the second attempt. Okay, those who are writing for the second attempt, just learn all the formulas. Okay, and the tricks also. Okay, wherever the tricks are necessary. If the question is very lengthy, okay, to solve this one, we need some trick, right? So learn that tricks also. Okay. Yes, beta. Next, a vernier caliper has 10 main scale division coinciding with 11 vernier scale divisions. See here, 10 main scale divisions are coincide with 11 vernier scale divisions, right? He given this data. Okay, fine, beta, simple. Okay, right. So is equal to, it means one main scale division he given that 5 mm. Okay, the least count of the device. So you have to find out the least count. Very easy question this one also, right? So 1 VSD is equal to what you get, beta? 10 by 11 MSD. Am I right? Simple formula, least count. What is the formula? 1 main scale division minus 1 vernier scale division. 1 main scale division, so I am writing as it is. Okay, 1 vernier scale division he given as a 10 by 11 main scale divisions. Okay, least count, what you got, beta? So here 11 minus 10, it becomes a 1 by 11. 1 by 11 main scale division. Okay, so he given that 1 main scale division is equal to 5 mm. Okay, so he given this one as a 5 mm. So final answer is what? 5 by 11 mm is our final answer. Very simple question, right? Okay, hi. Okay, hi. Yes, so hi to everyone. Chalo. So 5 by 11 mm is a final answer, beta. Okay, right. So it is there. Option C is a correct answer. Okay, very simple question. This one also. Yes. Let us move toward the next question now. Right, chalo. So on increasing the temperature, the elasticity of a material, this is also a direct formula based, relationship based. If you know the relationship, even if you know the what Young's modulus, okay, with the temperature, Young's modulus inversely proportional to temperature, right? So Young's modulus is what? It is the modulus of elasticity, right? Elasticity is inversely proportional to elasticity is inversely proportional to temperature. Am I right? Yes. So he given that on increasing the temperature, the elasticity will be decreases. Decreases, beta. Decreases. Okay. Chal. Now let us move toward the next question now. All batteries are identical. Okay. Observe carefully. All are connected in a series. So observe carefully. Plus, minus. Okay, your plus, minus, plus, minus, plus, minus. Okay. See here plus, here minus, here plus, minus, plus, minus. So all are connected in a series. He is asking that, and he given as an internal resistance as a 0.2. Okay, for each and every cell. Okay, for each and every cell, you have a internal resistance. Okay. Is it clear? So like this. So okay. So like this. Put it here. Okay. So you have an internal resistance of 0.2. Okay. You have to find that are connected as shown in the figure. Find the reading of voltmeter. Okay. So you have to find the voltage present at this ends. Okay. Generally we know that the voltmeter always measures the potential difference between the 2 points, right? Am I right? So do one thing. So what I'm doing is just I'm So you need to calculate the potential difference between these two, na? Okay, yes. I am assuming this one as a A and this one as a B. Is it clear? Is it clear? Now, okay, so whatever the potential you have, the same potential you will be getting here, na beta. Okay, if we calculate the VA minus VB, then we get a final answer, right? Okay. Now, so apply the Kirchhoff voltage law, KVL in this loop. KVL, okay. What you get, beta? All are in series, na? As right. So directly we can add how many cells we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 we have. So what do you get? 10 times of each cell has a voltage of 5, right? Minus IR, okay? I into how many internal resistance we have? 10, okay? What is the internal resistance of each one? He given as a 0.2, right? For this one, we can write it as a 2 by 10, okay? So finally becomes a 0, okay? Right, so finally this one get cancelled. Right, beta? So 50 minus 2i is equal to 0, 2i is equal to 50, I is equal to 25 amperes we got, right? Finally we got the answer. Okay, finally we got the answer. Okay, the current is flowing like this, yes? Like this it was moving. Okay, we can calculate the potential difference between these two. We get a final answer now. Okay, now observe carefully, beta. Observe carefully. See here, I'm starting, okay, I'm moving in this direction, right? So I'm starting with VA, okay? VA. So what we got here? Negative terminal, okay? Plus, we right now. Plus, voltage is 5, okay? Right, so we are moving in this direction. Current is also moving in this direction, right? Minus IR. I is 25. And the resistance, internal resistance, 0.2 he given, right? So for this one, we can write it as a 2 by 10, okay? Yes, so finally we have reached the point B, yes? Khatam. We got the answer, beta. See here, VA plus 5 minus 50 by 10 is equal to VB. This one get cancelled. Plus 5 minus 5 also get cancelled, right? So finally what you got, beta? VA is equal to what? VB. Is there any potential difference you have find? No. So there is no potential difference here. So finally answer, it shows a 0 reading, okay? You have to tell that. So if there is an option, you have to tell that it is a 0. Chalo. So next question. Find focal length of convex lens if image is 3 times virtually magnified. As everyone know that when we get a magnified image, as everyone know, okay, when object is placed here, okay, the image we get here, right? Because the magnification is he given as a 3 na, and virtual, okay. Now see here, beta. This is the object, the image we get here, na. Distance between the object and image is 20 centimeter, okay. This distance he given as a 20 centimeter, okay. What we have to find out? Find the focal length, okay. Focal length we have to find out, beta, okay. Now observe carefully, the magnification formula is what? V by U, okay. So height of the image by height of the object, S. Now, so the magnification he given as a 3, this is a V by U, okay. V is equal to what you got, beta? It is a 3U, yes. If U value, assume U value as a X, then V value becomes what? 3X, yes. If U is X, I am assuming U as a X, okay. Now, and this V value becomes what? 3X, am I right? Okay, so from this diagram, it is confirmed that the 2X value is what, beta? Therefore, 2X value becomes what? 20, right? 2 tens are. X value, what you got? 10 centimeter. Okay, if X is 10, then object, okay, the object U value is what? 10 centimeter. The V value is what? It is a 3X, na? 3 into 10, it is a 30 centimeter, okay. Now we can find out the focal length, okay. 1 by F equal to 1 by V minus 1 by U. 1 by V value minus 30, right? Minus 1 by U value, it is a minus 10, right? What you got? Minus 1 by 30 plus 1 by 10, okay? Multiplying and dividing by 3 by 3. Okay. So finally, what you get beta here? 2 by 30, right? 2 15s are. Finally, we got the answer. F equal to 15 centimeter. F equal to plus 15 centimeter. Yes. The focal length of a convex lens is what? Always positive. We got the same answer. Is it clear for everyone? This is also a very simple question we got, right? Yes. Chalo. So, we got this one. 15 centimeter is the final answer, beta. Okay. Let us move toward the next question now. A gas undergoes a thermodynamic process from a state P1, V1, T1 to P2, V2, T2, okay? For the given process, see here, beta, after observing this one, which process it is? Which process? In adiabatic process only, na? As in adiabatic process only, we get PV per gamma as a constant. From this data, gamma value, we can write it as a 3 by 2. As correct. Find the work done by the gas. Okay, in adiabatic process, what is the work done by the gas? It is nR delta T by 1 minus gamma. Direct formula based question. Okay, so for nR delta T, okay, so we can write down like this, na? So it is a T2 minus T1, right? 1 minus gamma, okay? Well done. What do you get, beta? nR T2, it means P2 V2 we can write, na? P2 V2 minus P1 V1 by 1 minus gamma. Gamma value is what? 3 by 2. Okay. Yes. So final what you get, beta? P2 V2 minus P1 V1. Here the 2 goes up, right? 2 minus 3, it is a minus 1. Okay. So if you send this one minus, what you get? First start with P1 V1 minus P2 V2 into 2. This is a work done, beta. Okay. Is there an option? P1 V1 minus P2 V2 into 2. P1 V1 minus P2 V2 into 2. Yes, so we got the answer. Okay. Option D is the correct answer. Okay. Yes, beta. Chalo. So let us move toward the next question now. Two particles, each of masses 2 kg, are placed as shown in XY plane. Okay, it was shown. If the distance of center of mass from origin is 4 root 2 by x, find x. Okay. So from the origin, he given the magnitude of the center of mass of the 2 particles he given you. Okay. We have to find out the x value. Okay. Very simple question. This is also right. General formula for the center of mass, m1 x1 plus m2 x2, right? Upon so on by m1 plus m2 plus so on, mn. m1 2 kg, x1 it is a 0 plus m2 it is a 2 kg, right? M2 is 2 kg, right? So how far it is? It is so it is in this direction, na? So we can write it as a minus 4 I cap, correct? As or no? Upon m1 plus m2, 2 plus 2 it is a 4. Finally what you get, beta? Minus 8 I cap by 4, 4 2s are. So minus 2 I cap you got, right? Okay, center of mass along the x-axis you got this one now. Center of mass along the y-axis, what do you get, beta? M1 y1, m1 y1, m1 2 kg, y1 4 j cap, am I right? Because this is along the positive y-axis, okay? Plus m2 y2, it is what 0 only, upon total mass 2 plus 2, it is a 4. So finally what do you get, beta? 4 to the 8, 8 j cap by 4, 4 2s. So here you got it as a 2 j cap, right? Minus 2 I cap, minus 2 j cap you got, right? X COM, comma, Y COM. What you got? Minus 2 I cap and a 2 j cap, right? So it means what? Minus 2, okay, and here is a plus 2 you have, right? So somewhere you get like this here. Minus 2 comma plus 2, right? He is asking from a origin. Okay, so if you calculate this one, what do you get, beta? By using a Pythagoras theorem, you see here, this distance is 2 and this distance is 2. Okay, this distance is 2, this distance is 2. What do you get then? 2 root 2 you'll get. Okay, is it clear? Right, so finally, what you got a 2 root 2. If you calculate this one, you get a 2 root 2. And here, the final answer, what you got? 2 root 2. But he given as, this 2 root 2 can be written as like this, na? 4 root 2 by x. 4 root 2 by x. Because we are comparing the answer with this term, okay, in order to calculate the x value, okay. This one get cancelled, beta. So 2 2s are, so final answer we got it as a 2 meters, okay. X value as a 2 we get. As x value as a 2 we get, right? X value is what? 2, okay. Yes, so this is also a direct formula based question, okay. Let us move toward the next question now. A bullet of mass of the bullet he given 0.01 kg, okay, and it has a velocity of 200 meter per second, right? Gets embedded inside the bob of mass 1 kg. So this type of questions you have solved so many, right? Conservation also, after seeing the diagram, directly conservation of momentum we write, right? Correct. That's it. So this bullet was penetrated inside the bob, okay, of 1 kg of a simple pendulum. The maximum height the system rises by, okay. The maximum height you have to find out, beta. Is it clear? This is the maximum height we have to find out. Now, so momentum, conservation of momentum. Momentum of a body before collision is equal to momentum of a body after collision. Okay, momentum is what? 0 point. So for this one we can write it as a 10 power minus 2, na? M1 V1 plus, and it is in rest position. The momentum of this one is what? 0. Okay, final momentum is what, beta? Okay, now this bullet has entered in this bob, right? The mass gets addition. Okay, 1 plus 0.01. Am I right? Okay, now both are moving with some velocity. We have to calculate that velocity now. Okay, with what velocity they are moving. Okay. Chal. So finally what we get, beta? V is equal to this 2 zeros get cancelled, na? So we got here as a 2 upon, this is what? 1.01. Okay, so 2 by 1.01 something, so approximately you'll get a 2 only, na? 2 meter per second you got, okay. Next, everyone know law of conservation of mechanical energy or a work energy theorem also you can solve, right? Now, conservation of mechanical energy I'm applying here, okay. Here the kinetic energy is converted into what? Potential energy, right? The kinetic energy is what? Half mv square is converted into the potential energy, mgh. This one get cancelled, right? V square, V value we got it as a 2. 2 square, it is a 4. 4 by 2 equal to 10 into h. Okay, 2 2s are. H equal to what you got? 2 by 10, that is what? 0.2 meters. Okay, he is asking in centimeters, right? For the 0.2 meters, you can write it as a 20 centimeter. Okay, you can write it as a 20 centimeter as correct. Okay, very simple question this is also, because this type of questions, so you have solved so many times in your institutions, right? Chalo, so let us move toward the next question now. The length of second pendulum. Okay, what is the time period of second pendulum then? It is 2 seconds. Okay, you have to remember this one. If it is placed at a height, okay, the second pendulum is at a height of 2r from the surface of the earth. Okay, r is the radius of the earth. Is, okay, the length what you'll get is like this you'll get, okay, 10 upon x into pi square, you'll get a like this. The length you'll get as a like this, okay. So you have to find out the x value, okay. Okay. So as everyone know that the time period of a simple pendulum formula 2 pi under root of L by G, okay, but this second pendulum is taken at this height. Okay, what is the acceleration due to gravity? You will get there. What is the acceleration due to gravity? You will get there. Okay, as everyone know that when a mass is taken to a certain height, the gravity becomes what? 1 by 1 plus h by r whole square into g. Correct? Now, okay, is it clear? So this is the second pendulum which is at a certain height. I am taking the gravity at a certain height. Okay. Now, so what do you get? 1 by 1 plus h value he given as a 2r. 2r by r whole square. Okay, this one get cancelled. Okay. What you got, beta? 1 by 3 whole square. 1 by 9. Okay. So finally g by 9. In place of gh, you can write it as a g by 9 beta. Okay. Is it clear? Now. So here substitute this one 2 pi under root of L by G, no? Substitute GH value. Okay, it is a G by 9. So 9 goes up, right? Okay, we have to calculate the L value, no? So substitute the time as a 2 seconds, okay? 2 equal to 2 pi under root of 9 L by G, okay? This one get cancelled, squaring on both sides. 1 equal to pi square 9L by G. L equal to G by pi square 9. Yes, we got the answer. L equal to G value is what? It is a 10, okay? X, so we have a pi square. In place of X, what we have? 9 we have. In place of X, we have a 9. So finally, X value is the 9 is the correct answer. Is it clear? Chalo. So let us move toward the next question now. Radius of nuclei is 4.8 Fermi and mass number is 64. Okay. Find atomic mass of nucleus of radius 4 Fermi. So R1 he given as a 4.8, R2 he given as a 4, right? And the A1 value he given as a 64. Okay, A2 value. Let this be the A I am considering. Okay. So the A value you have to get in this model, okay? So you have to calculate the value of X. Is it clear? As everyone know that the relationship between the radius, okay? In nuclei chapter you got this one. Radius of the nuclei with a mass number. What is the relationship between them? R is equal to R naught A power 1 by 3. Yes? Correct. Now. So so here R1 by R2 is equal to, what do you get, beta? A power 1 by 3 by A power 1 by 3. Am I right? Correct. R1 4.8 by R2 value, it is a 4. Okay, we are doing the ratio now, no need of converting into the Fermi. Okay. A1, he given us a 64. Okay, so 64 whole power 1 by 3, and here it is A power 1 by 3. Okay, 4 1s are 4 2s are. Okay, so 1.2 is equal to, what you got for this one? 4 cube, na? You get that is a 4. A power 1 by 3. Okay, so A power 1 by 3 is equal to 4 by 1.2. So for this one we can write it as a 40 by 12 as 4 3s are 4 10s are. Okay, so what you got? 10 by 3. Okay, A power 1 by 3 is 10 by 3. Okay, now, okay, cubing on both sides. What do you get? A is equal to 10 by 3 whole cube. 1000 by 27. Okay. Yes, 1000 by, it is a 27. Okay. Finally, what do you get, beta? What do you get? So see here, compare this one. A is equal to 1000 by X you got, right? X value is what? X value. What do you got, beta? It is a 27 you got. Is it clear? Okay, this is also a formula based question, right? Yeah, so maximum questions you are getting as a formula based only, okay? Right. Chalo. So let us move toward the next question now. In a series LCR circuit, if the capacitance is charged from C to changed. If it is capacitance is changed from C to 4C, okay. How should the inductance be changed so that the circuit has same resonance frequency as before? Okay, as everyone know that the condition for the resonance frequency is what? Okay, XC is equal to XL, right? XC formula 1 by omega C, XL formula omega L. Okay, so omega square. Okay, what you get? 1 by LC. Okay, so here 2 pi. So write down like this. Omega equal to 1 by root LC. Am I right? So 2 pi f. For the omega, we can write it as a 2 pi f. Yes. 1 by root LC. F equal to what you got, beta? 1 by 2 pi under root of LC. This is the resonance frequency. Okay. If capacitors is changed from C to 4C, okay, then the inductance should change to what? L to L by 4 in order to get the same resonance frequency. Yes. Substitute the C value as a 4C. L should be L by 4. 4 get cancelled. Again, we get a resonance frequency, right? Yes or no? Yes, correct. So, reduced by L by 4, L should be reduced by L by 4? No, if it is reduced by L by 4, then we get a 3L by 4 here. Okay. Reduce, if we mention the 2, then this goes the correct option. Okay. Now, L should be reduced by 3L by 4. See here. If it is reduced by 3L by 4, then final what we get? L by 4 only we get. Okay. Easily we can substitute the answer. Then final answer goes with the reduced by 3L by 4. Okay. Option B is the correct answer. If we mention reduced to L by 4, L to L by 4. Okay. So then it is a correct answer. Okay. Here the reduced by 3L by 4 is a correct beta. Okay. Reduced by, if it is reduced by 3L by 4, what is left then? L by 4. So substitute here L by 4 and a 4C. 4 get cancelled. Again we get a resonant frequency. Okay. Chalo. So let us move toward the next question now. Current in a wire. Okay. Current in a wire. Current is variable. Okay. Find the amount of charge flown between time 1 to 2 seconds through the wire. Simple question. Current is variable. In order to calculate the charge, okay, which formula we have to use? Integration of I into dt. Okay, doing the integration. 3 into t cube by 3 plus 4 into t power 4 by 4. As this one get cancelled. This one get cancelled. So here you got as a t cube and here you got it as a t power 4, right? So, so we have to find out the charge in between 1 to 2 seconds, right? The t value is from 1 to 2. 1 to 2. Okay. So finally, the charge, what do you get, beta? It is the 2 cube minus 1 cube. Okay. Plus here 2 power 4 minus 1 power 4. Okay. 2 cube 8. 2 power 4, it is a 16, right? Now 8 minus 1, it is a 7. Here you get a 15, right? So finally 22 coulombs is a final answer. 22 coulombs is a final answer. Is it clear? Is it clear? Yes, so you got the correct answer, Daniel. Very good. Chalo. Let us move toward the next question then. Find the magnetic field at the center of a current carrying regular hexagonal wire. Hexagonal wire, okay. In hexagonal wire, okay, you see here, this is a hexagonal wire. The length he given as a, okay, the current is flowing like this, okay. So we have to calculate the magnetic field at the center, okay. We have to calculate the magnetic field at the center, okay. How we'll calculate? Observe carefully. Okay, in hexagonal, we have a 6 sides, right? Okay, the magnetic field due to this all, okay, it will be repeating for the 6 times, right? 6 times because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? 6 sides we have. Okay, the answer we get 6 times it will be repeated. Okay, 6 times it will be repeated, right? As everyone know that, see here, the angle, this complete angle is what, beta? It is the complete angle is 60 degrees. So this will become 30 degree, this will become 30 degree. And the side he given as a A. Okay, this length will also becomes a A only. Okay, this is what? This is what? Perpendicular distance. Okay, right. So 6 into, okay, what is the magnetic field due to the finite wire? Okay, it is a mu naught I by 4 pi R. R is what? This perpendicular distance. What do you get, beta? Wherever theta you have, there you have to put as a cos theta. Okay, A cos 30. Okay, in bracket sin alpha plus sin beta. Okay, sin alpha plus sin beta. Sin alpha, sin 30 1 by 2. Again sin beta, sin 30 again 1 by 2. Okay. Finally, 2 2s are 2 3s are you got na? 3 mu naught I by 2 pi into A into cos 30. It is a root 3 by 2. Okay, this one you got as a 1. This one get cancelled, right? Here you have a root 3, here you have a 3. For this one you can write it as a root 3, right? Root 3 into root 3. Okay, root 3 get cancelled. So final answer you get it as a root 3 mu naught I by pi A. Yes, root 3 mu naught I by pi A. Okay, this is the final answer, beta. Okay, this is a total magnetic field produced with the produced due to the current carrying hexagonal wire at the center. Okay, is it clear to everyone? So maximum questions you are getting as a formula based only. Okay, yes. So practice more formula based numerical, relationship based numericals. Okay, for the next upcoming JEE Mains exam, beta. Okay, yes. So let us move toward the next question now. Yes, beta. So we have finished the paper discussion of JEE Mains, which is a shift 1, which is held on February 1st. Okay, the physics discussion has been finished. Okay, let us start. Okay, so the next, I think you'll go with the Rohit sir, chemistry paper discussion, beta. Okay, right. So learn all the formulas. Okay, then all the best for your next attempt. Okay, thank you so much. Bye, beta.
Hello, 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 hello. Welcome to PW. Let us get back to the paper discussion, right? I hope my voice is clear, everyone. Let us begin. See, we have the first shift, attempt 1, 1st February, shift 1. So this is probably the similar paper which we have seen in the previous shifts. Okay, the level was moderate, easy to moderate. You can do it. Most of the questions are directly from your NCERT textbook. Okay, so let us begin. See, in this question, from the physical chemistry part, the value of pressure of H2 has been given, The value of concentration of H plus has been given. You have been asked to calculate the value of E cell. Now, formula for E cell is equal to E naught cell minus 0.059 has been considered as 0.06 divided by, look at the value of N. N is 2 log concentration of products by reactants. It is going to be pressure of H2 divided by concentration of H plus to the power 2, right? So this is what we need to write. Now we can get the value of E cell from this data, and we will write it as E cell is equal to, you know, the value of E naught cell, which is 0. 0 minus 0.06 by 2, this is going to be 0.03, and log partial pressure of H2 is given to you as 2 atm divided by concentration of H plus is 1 molar. So you'll write it as 1 square, which is again 1. So we have log 2 by 1. So E cell is equal to 0 minus 0.03 into log 2, right? So log 2 is again 0.3010. Okay. So we have 0 minus, let us make this as 3 into 10 to the power minus 2 and into 3 into 10 to the power minus 1. So we have the answer as minus 3 into 3, 9 into 10 to the power minus 3. Okay. So E is going to be 9 into 10 to the power minus 3. Now the question has been asked with respect to minus x into 10 to the power minus 2. Make it as minus 0.9 into 10 to the power minus 2 volts. Approximately the closest value is what we have to give. 0.9 closest value is going to be 1. So answer for this question is, answer is going to be 1. Okay, right? So that is 0.9 into 10 to the power minus 2 has been rounded off to 1. Simple question, yes, very good, very good. Now moving on to the next question. After this we have, see, which of the following is the correct statement? Which of the following is the correct graph between momentum and de Broglie wavelength? You know the formula for lambda, right? Lambda is equal to h upon p, or I can write it as lambda into p is equal to h. What is h? Planck's constant. It means it is saying about constant, right? The product of two things is constant. We have learned this in Boyle's law, isn't it? Boyle's law, what we have learned is product of pressure and volume is a constant K. When product of two things is a constant, then we are going to get a graph in which we are getting a rectangular hyperbola, right? So we should get a rectangular hyperbola. The correct answer for this is going to be product of lambda into p is a constant. The correct answer is option D. D for dog, right? Clear, everyone? Now moving on to the next one. The next question. See, calculate the pH of 0.1 molar salt of weak acid and weak base. For a weak acid and weak base, pH is calculated like this: 7 plus half into pKa minus pKb, right? This is how you calculate the pH of a weak acid and a weak base. Now to calculate pKa and pKb, you need to know the value of Ka and Kb. We have the value of Ka and Kb. Both the values are same. If Ka is equal to Kb, then definitely pKa would be equal to pKb. What do we need to do over here? pKa minus pKb, isn't it? You know both the values are same. So pKa minus pKb would be 0. So we have 7 plus half into 0. The value of pH in this case would be 7. That's it, right? The correct answer for this question is option A. Okay, clear, everyone? Now moving on to the next one. The next question: which of the following is correct for adiabatic free expansion against vacuum? Adiabatic free expansion against vacuum, everything is going to be 0. Heat is 0, work done is 0, delta U 0, temperature 0. So which option do we have? Option A. Option A would be our correct answer. Okay. Now, see, this is again a balancing part chemical equation. Simple, see, without balancing also you can do this part. See, how many H2Os you have? 7 H2Os, which means you need to have a 14 H plus over here. 14 H plus. Okay. Next, so your X should be with 14. You have B and D. Look at chromium ions. You have Cr2 and it is Cr3 plus. So this should be 2 Cr3 plus, isn't it? So 14, 1 and 2. That should be the case. Anyways, we shall solve this question. See, for suppose you have this Cr2O7 2 minus. Cr2O7 2 minus getting converted into Cr3 plus. All that you need to check is the chromium ions, whether they are balanced or not. So you'll put 2 Cr3 plus over here. The charge of chromium in both in Cr2O7, one chromium is anyways plus 6, but we need to look for 2x, the value is plus 12. Here the value is plus 6, right? Plus 12 to plus 6, it is gaining 6 electrons. So you'll put plus 6 electrons, right? So till here it is fine. Now we are going to write this as Cr2O7 2 minus plus 6 electrons gives rise to 2 Cr3 plus. Next one, you just need to check oxygen. There are 7 oxygen atoms, so you'll put 7 H2O. There is no H plus, so you'll put 14 H plus. Okay, so that is what which we have to do. We have 14 H plus and 1 Cr2O7 and 2 Cr3 plus. The correct answer for this question is option B. B for ball. Very good, Daniel. Now, moving on to the next question after this. See, this question is probably the easiest question. You have NaCl. NaCl is regarded as a very strong electrolyte. Okay, strong electrolyte. For strong electrolytes, the value of I, Van 't Hoff factor, is always equal to 1. Always equal to 1. So, in all these cases, if we change the concentration, the value of I does not change. Okay, because they undergo 100% dissociation. Alpha is 100%, so obviously there is no change in the value of I. Okay, right. So the correct answer for this question is option A, right? Now moving on to the next part of the chemistry, which is going to be organic chemistry. Let us begin the first question in organic. See, find out the total possible optical isomers for 2-chlorobutane. 2-chlorobutane is like the CH3, CH, CH3, CH, Cl and CH2, CH3. Just look at the carbon which is present over here. This carbon is chiral, right? It is having 4 different groups: methyl, chloro, hydrogen and ethyl, right? So there is one chiral carbon. If there is one chiral carbon, the number of optical isomers are going to be equal to 2 power 1. So answer is going to be 2. That's it. Okay, right. Next one, the number of deactivating groups in the given species. See, if you have a C triple bond N, it will actually pull the electrons from the ring. So this is a deactivating group. And this one, let us consider a benzene ring. Okay, and you have NH, C double bond O, CH3. There is a lone pair on nitrogen. This can activate the benzene ring. So this will not be our consideration. Cn would be our consideration. Next one, we have C double bond O, CH3. There is no lone pair on carbon which is directly attached, isn't it? Now this oxygen will pull the electrons towards itself. Carbon would become electron deficient. This carbon should be made electron rich. So this pi electron moves towards this side and positive charge comes on this carbon number 2. So this is going to be our deactivating group, right? Next we have NHCH3 benzene ring. Let us suppose there is a benzene ring and then we have NHCH3. There is an electron density on nitrogen atom which will increase the electron density further on the benzene ring. So this is not going to be a deactivating group, right? So we have Cn and COCH3 in our list. The correct answer for this question is going to be 2, right? So we have 2 deactivating groups. Now moving on to the next one, in Geldahl's estimation of nitrogen, copper sulfate, it is actually used for digestion. It is acting as a catalyst. The answer for this is C, which acts as a catalyst. Okay. Now, next, Which of the following is most likely attacked by an electrophile? Okay. So when an electrophile has to attack a particular carbon, that carbon has to be electron rich, right? So there should be a presence of plus M group to make the benzene ring electron rich. There is no plus M group over here, right? This would show hyperconjugation. You have chlorine has obviously it has 3 lone pairs, rather oxygen also has 2 lone pairs. This activates the benzene ring more. So the correct answer for this question is going to be option C. Okay, right. Next, we have toluene. On toluene, we have added chlorine in the presence of sunlight. Initially, you are going to get benzyl chloride, CH2Cl. But after some time, this would be converting into benzyl chloride. So you would be getting CHCl2. This is your A. Okay. On A, you have added H2O. H2O at 373 Kelvin. This would get converted into benzaldehyde, CHO. This is your B. Okay. We have started with toluene. We have started with toluene. So toluene initially gets converted into benzyl chloride, later benzyl chloride. Upon reaction with the water, you are going to get benzaldehyde. The correct answer is option B, before ball. Okay. Clear everyone? Now, moving on to the next one after this. See, what these two statements. Aniline and aminobenzene both are same compound. Aniline and aminobenzene both are different compound. Obviously, one is only going to be correct, isn't it? So, aniline is also called as aminobenzene. On benzene ring, we have NH2 group. So, aniline is also called as aminobenzene. So, statement 1 is correct and statement 2 is false. So, answer for this question is option D, D for dog. Okay, right. Now, next one, see. Complementary strand for DNA. DNA. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So let us have a quick look at this simple question, straightforward one. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Right. Now, we have A, ATGC, TTCA. Okay. Now, A, adenine complements with thymine, adenine complements with thymine, thymine complements with adenine, guanine complements with cytosine, cytosine complements with guanine. This is what which we need to do. Right. Next one. Thymine complements with adenine, thymine complements with adenine, guanine, cytosine complements with guanine, adenine complements with thymine. Right. So your sequence should be TAC, GAA, GT. TAC, GAA, GT. The correct answer is option A. Right. This is what which we have to do in this question. All that you need to remember is adenine forms bond with thymine, cytosine forms bond with guanine. These bonds are hydrogen bonds anyways, right? Next one, next question after this. See, match the column. Simple question again, match the column. We have C double bond group. This is benzophenone, right? This has been converted into kind of an alkane, isn't it? So if you have to convert a ketone to alkane, all that you need to do is either Clemenson's reduction or Wolff-Kishner's reduction, right? Where do we have Clemenson or Wolff-Kishner? You have it over here. This is Clemenson's reduction. So this one should go with S. Okay, right. Next one, second one. See, we have an ester group. Ester is getting converted into an aldehyde. Now, the reagent which has to be used over here, it should definitely not be NaBH4. NaBH4 doesn't reduce an ester. Dibyl H reduces an ester. So, second one should go with P. Okay, right. Next one, we have a ketone and we have a 3-degree alcohol. If you observe carefully, this is a 3-degree alcohol. Okay, formaldehyde plus Grignard reagent gives 1-degree alcohol. Other aldehydes with the Grignard reagent give 2-degree alcohols. Ketone plus Grignard reagent gives a 3-degree alcohol. The correct answer for this is Q. Okay, so 3 should go with Q and 4 obviously would go with what is left? NaBH4R. See, you have a ketone getting converted into a 2-degree alcohol. It is undergoing reduction. So NaBH4 reduces a ketone to 2-degree alcohol. The correct answer for this should be R. Okay, so your order for this question should be SPQR. That's it. Okay, clear everyone? Right. Now, moving on to the next one after this. See, NH2 is a strong activating group. Okay, NH2 is a strong activating group because it can form a pi bond with carbon. Let us say you have NH2 group over here. There is a lone pair. Okay, now the p orbital of carbon and the p orbital of nitrogen are of similar size. Overlap is going to be effective. So it can release the electrons to the benzene ring and it can activate the benzene ring. So NH2 is a strong activating group. Very good. That is fine. The other part of the question says statement 2, aniline does not give Friedel-Crafts reaction. This is again straightly plugged from NCERT textbook. See, when aniline has to react with anhydrous AlCl3 and Rx, what happens is aniline acts as a Lewis base. This part acts as a Lewis base and anhydrous AlCl3 acts as a Lewis acid. Okay, these two react and produce a salt. Which would appear like this, NH, and then you have AlCl3. Okay, here nitrogen has formed 4 bonds. This would rather get a positive charge and this would get a negative charge complex, right? So since it forms a salt, it does not react with Rx haloalkane or RC double bond O X. As it can be an acid halide, or it can react with an ester in Friedel-Crafts acylation, or it can react with an acid anhydride. That reaction does not happen. Rather, aniline reacts with a Lewis acid. Okay, right? So aniline does not give Friedel-Crafts alkylation or acylation. That is also correct. So statement 1 and statement 2 both are true. Statement 1 and statement 2 both are true. Correct answer for this question is option C. Okay, clear everyone? Now, moving on to the next question. Next part we have it in inorganic chemistry. The first question in inorganic chemistry is, in the case of isoelectronic species, you have F minus. Okay, then we have neon and then we have Na plus. Okay, so the size is affected by greater the nuclear charge. Lesser will be the size. Okay, right? So in which case size would definitely affected by, it's not principal quantum number, it's not electron-electron interaction. It is the nuclear charge which affects the size. Okay, so greater the nuclear charge, the size would be the smaller one. Now next one, see, NiH2O6 2 plus is green in color. NiH2O6 2 plus is green in color. Let us see whether this is true or not. See, in NiH2O6 2 plus, the oxidation state of nickel is +2. Now the electronic configuration of nickel is argon 4s2 3d8. Okay, now in the case of Ni2 plus, the configuration is going to be argon 4s0 3d8, isn't it? Now let us see, in the case of NiH2O6 2 plus, we have 1 2 3 4 5. This is 3d. Now forced pairing does not occur in the case of water because this is not as strong as other ligands. So we have 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 and 8. Forced pairing does not occur, rather the hybridization is going to be sp3d2, not d2sp3. So we have 2 unpaired electrons. It is paramagnetic. It would show some color. So obviously, what color is it? That does not matter. You are getting some of the other colors. So statement 1 is going to be correct option. Now next one, NiCN4 2 minus, NiCN4. Here also the electronic configuration of nickel is argon 4s0 3d8 only. But what happens over here, because of the presence of a strong field ligand, forced pairing would rather occur, and the electrons would be present like this. 8 electrons, 2, 4, 6 and 8 electrons would be present like this. There is no presence of an unpaired electron, due to which this is going to be colorless. This is diamagnetic and colorless. So this is also the correct statement. Statement 1 is correct as well as statement 2. The correct answer is option A. Okay, right. Now moving on to the next question after this. Which of the following complex is homoleptic complex? See how easy the question has been framed. Homoleptic complex, when we have same kind of a ligand, it is going to be homoleptic. When we have different ligands, then it is going to be heteroleptic complex, right? See, we have cyanide. How many cyanides are there? 4. Okay, here we have NH3, we have Cl, we have water. Here we have NH3, we have Cl, NH3, Cl, methenamine, etc. So we have different cases. So all these 3 are going to be heteroleptic complexes. When the ligands are same, the complex is going to be named as heteroleptic complex. Now this one is homoleptic complex because it has just one type of ligand. That's it, as simple as that. Okay. Now next question after this. See, pH3 will have lower boiling point than NH3. Do you think so? In the case of NH3, see, nitrogen is more electronegative than phosphorus, isn't it? NH3 we have, and we have pH3. Nitrogen is more electronegative than phosphorus, which means hydrogen bonding would be more in the case of NH3. If hydrogen bonding is more in the case of NH3, boiling point will be higher in the case of NH3. Boiling point of pH3 would be lower. So statement 1 is absolutely wrong. Now, there are strong van der Waals forces in NH3. No. In the case of NH3, what is present? Hydrogen bonding. And in the case of pH3, what is present? Van der Waals forces. So here it should be van der Waals forces. Van der Waals forces over here, and here it should be hydrogen bonding. So this is also wrong, isn't it? So statement 1 and statement 2 both are incorrect. So which option do we have? Both statement 1 and statement 2 are incorrect. The correct answer is option B. B for ball. Right? Next question after this, we have the total number of molecules which have trigonal bipyramidal geometry. See, the classic example of trigonal bipyramidal geometry is PCl5. We have phosphorus at the center, Cl, trigonal, and one bond above the plane and the other one below the plane. Okay, so the structure is going to look like this. We have two types of bonds over here. One is axial, the other one is equatorial bond. Axial bond is longer than equatorial bond due to repulsions, right? Now the bond angle between axial and equatorial is 90, whereas equatorial and equatorial is 120. Axial and axial is again 180. Right. Now, yes, NH3 has stronger forces. It should have higher boiling point. That is what I have told now. See, pH3 has lower boiling point. Okay, sorry. pH3 has lower boiling point. I have read it as higher boiling point. So pH3 has lower boiling point than NH3. This is correct. This is correct statement. Next, there are strong van der Waals forces of attraction in NH3, which is wrong. So statement 1 is correct. And statement 2 is incorrect. The correct answer is going to be option C. Okay, pH3 obviously would have lower boiling point, okay, than NH3, right? So by mistake I have read it as pH3 will have higher boiling point. Okay, right, very good, very good. Moving on to this one, see, we have PCl5 as the classic example. This is going to be trigonal bipyramidal. Apart from PCl5, we have PF5 as well as PBr5. Okay, 3 are already over. This is again a square planar complex. This will not be coming into the consideration. This is SF6 octahedral, isn't it? So this is not trigonal bipyramidal. This is trigonal planar. We will not consider this. And then we have BRF5. BRF5. Look at bromine. There are 7 outer electrons. 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Now 5 fluorines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 plus 1 arrangement. This is going to be square pyramidal. Okay, square pyramidal geometry. So we are not going to consider this in our answer, right? So it is going to be PF5, PBR5, PCl5, and then in the case of metal carbonyl, FeCO5 also comes under the example of trigonal bipyramidal geometry. The correct answer for this question is going to be 4. The total number of molecules which have trigonal bipyramidal geometry is 4. Okay, right. Next one. The next question after this, we have one last question to end the session. For A to B, lowest oxidation state of B is -2. Lowest oxidation state of B is -2. Which would have such a lowest oxidation state? Which atom would have an oxidation state of -2? Common example, isn't it? Oxygen would have an oxidation state of -2. Okay. Find the number of valence shell electrons in the case of B. That means our B is oxygen. How many valence electrons does B have? Oxygen has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 valence electrons. Answer for this question is going to be 6. So B has 6 valence electrons. That's it. That is what which we need to see. Okay, so how many valence electrons are there? 6. Okay, so paper was as simple as that. I hope you have got all the questions right, those who have attempted this, right? So that's it for this class. Thank you. Have a great day. Within a few minutes of time, your maths faculty would be joining for the discussion of maths paper. Thank you. Right.
Hello, my dear students. Welcome to Physics Wallah. 1st February shift 1 paper discussion. How are you all? Please respond if I am audible. Hi, Shama. Hi, Kiran. Ajay. How are you all? Ajay, am I audible? Okay, right, great. Hi, Daniel, how are you? Archana. Great, great, great. Hi, Ajay. Stylish Gunashekar. Hi, Gunashekar, how are you? Right. So let us see actual questions in this session. First question is from permutation and combination. Number of ways of arranging 5 officers in 4 rooms. It's a most easiest question. Without pen and paper, directly we can answer. But one should be very careful while answering, whether it is a 5 power 4 or 4 power 5. The simple thing, we consider officers, right? Not rooms. So I will take officer 1. So for officer 1, there are 4 rooms. So how many ways can I keep this officer in any one of the room? So 4 rooms, 4 ways. Similarly, second officer, 4 ways, and so on. How many times 4? So 5 times, because the 5 officers are there. So finally answer is 4 power 5, not 5 power 4, 4 power 5. So we keep officer into a room, not room into officer, right? Okay, so most easiest question. Next, many times we get questions from arithmetic progression, geometric progression. Here we got a combination question, arithmetic progression as well as geometric progression. So 3a, b, c are in arithmetic progression, 3a minus 1, b plus 1, c plus 9 are in geometric progression. Then arithmetic mean of a, b and c. So that means arithmetic mean of a, b and c means we want a plus b plus c by 3. It's a combination question. So 3a, b, c are in AP, my dear students. 3a, b, c are in AP. In this AP, first term is known to us, that is 3. Common difference is unknown, that what we are going to find. So 3, a will be 3 plus d, b 3 plus 2d, c 3 plus 3d, right? 3, 3 plus d, 3 plus 2d, 3 plus 3d. Common difference 3. Next, coming to the second one, 3, a minus 1, b plus 1, c plus 9 are in GP, geometric progression. So that implies, let us convert it into d, a minus 1. So 2 plus d, b plus 1, 2d plus 4, c plus 9, 3d plus 12. These are in GP. So when these terms are in GP, what we could say, product of first and last. So product of first and last, 3d plus 12, which is equal to 2 plus d, 2 plus 2d plus 4. So as per the property, or otherwise 3 by 2 plus, or 3 by 2 plus d is equal to 2 plus 2d plus 4 by 3d plus 2. Just we apply arithmetic, geometric progression condition. This product is equal to this product. because they are in geometric progression. So just we solve it. 9D plus 36 on right hand side. Left hand side, right hand side 2D square plus 4D plus 4D 8D plus 8 meaning 2D square minus D 24, right? Minus 24 is equal to 0. Once observe all of you again, 3A, B, C are in AP, 3A is 3 plus D, B is A plus 2D, C is A plus 3D. So that's as for arithmetic progression. Coming to geometric progression, 3A minus 1 will become 3 plus D minus 1, 2 plus D, B plus 1 is 2D plus 4, C plus 9 is 3D plus 3 plus 9, 3D plus 12. So that what it is. Since these four terms are in geometric progression, what I could say, 3 times 3D plus 12 is equal to 2 plus D times 2D plus 4. So that's what we have written. So 2 times 24. So get the value of D. So 2 times 24, 48. Right? 3 3s are 9, 9D, 36, 2D square, right, 2D square, next 4D, 8D, 4 2s are 8, 2D square minus D minus 24 is equal to 0. So that's all. We have only one parameter here. So solve it for D, and substitute here, because A plus B plus C is a 3 plus 3, 3 plus 3, 3, so 9, 12, no 6, 9, 9 plus 6D, right, by 3. So just a substitute here, you would get the answer. Okay, so simple. Getting a parameter, just only one parameter I am getting, that is a common difference. Here also, instead of taking a geometric progression, again new parameters I converted into D, we got a quadratic equation, right? So 2 plus D. Daniel, how are you, Daniel? Very great, great. Second and third one can be compared to say that the common ratio is 2, that D can be found directly. Second and yes, 2 plus D. 2 plus D is equal to 2 square, 2 times 2 plus D. Acha, yes, yes, you are right. Great. So great observation. So because of 2 plus D, so that need to satisfy the other one also, right? So as Daniel said, great Nana. So 2 plus D, 2 times D plus 2, as you said, here 3 times D plus 4. But that need to be satisfied with other values also. Example, that what I am telling you. So 2 plus D by 3, which is equal to, so here this by this, so 2. So D is equal to, so what we would get, 2 is equal to D is equal to 6, 4. Yes. Right. At the same time, that need to be satisfied here also, because it's a comparison between 4 values done here, not just with the 2 values. You got D is equal to 4, na? Substitute D is equal to 4 in the second and the third part also. So because here 2 times the 6 you got, so 3, 6 we got. Next 2 times 4, 8, 8 plus 12, right? So next 3 times here 12, 24, yes. D is equal to 4, what do you get? 3, 3 plus 4, 7. Next 4 and D is equal to 12, 15. Correct. So 4, 4, 4. Yes, you are right. Right? No need to find completely all these things. So directly, as Daniel said, great Daniel. So great observation. Then we will get directly, we can substitute it there, right? Very nice, very nice. So this is A plus B plus C, as you said, like A plus B plus C, 3, 3, 3, 6, 9, 9 plus 5D, 6D by 3, which is equal to 3 plus 2D. Right? So 11 is the answer. 11 is the answer. Super Nana, very nice. Next, again we are getting many questions, many times, right? In these 10 sessions, many times we got a question like this, some of the common terms of two arithmetic progressions, right? So the simple thing is 3, 11, 12, 3, 7, 11 and so on, 4, not 3, 2, 5, 8 and so on, 4, 0, just we need to check, this is the last number. Okay, around 400. So what is the common difference here? Common difference 4 here, difference, and in this case common difference is 3. So as we know, the LCM of these two 12, right? LCM of these two are 12. So what is the first term? We need to find out the first term. So first term here, common difference 3, after 8 you would get 11. So first term is 11. So 12, if you add 12, 23 and so on. The problem is how many such number of terms, right? How many such number of terms? In order to find how many such number of terms, we need to understand the nth term of this series is 11 plus nth term Tn is equal to 11 plus, because it's the first term is 11 and n minus 1 times common difference is 12. This must be less than or equal to 403, less than or equal to 403 or 401, right? So now what you would get, 12n minus 1, which is less than or equal to 404, 12n is less than or equal to 405, n is less than or equal to 405 by 12, so which is approximately 12 3s are 36, 4, again 36, so 33 point something. So how many number of terms? Number of terms, n is equal to 33. So when we have number of terms, we apply formula. So directly, this is a formula, n by 2, 33 by 2, 2a, 22, n minus 1, 32, d, common difference is 12. So let us cancel 2 here 11 times, here 6 times. So that is 33 times and 32 times 6. 180, 192, 192 plus 11, right? 203. Correct? So 203. So 33 times 203. So 906. Again 906. 96699. 6699. So finding, right? Finding common difference and after that putting it there. Very nice. Hi, Jaikia. Right. Next question from definite integration, most important model, right? King's property. So when x is not there, we directly apply. So here King's property, King's property. So according to King's property, what you would get, 0 to pi by 4, you would write instead of x, pi by 4 minus x, a minus x, and pi by 4, 2 times pi by 4 minus x, pi by 2 minus x, this would become cos power 4 2x plus this is sin power 4 2x dx. Let us write it separately. Pi by 4 times the same minus x times same. That is nothing but I only. That minus I am writing on left hand side 2I, which is equal to 0 to pi by 4. This is pi by 4 times 1 by cos power 4. Number of times we use cos power 4 theta plus sine power 4 theta. We apply a square whole square plus b square whole square. What is the formula here? 1 minus 2 sine square theta cos square theta. I multiply and divide by 2, that will become 1 by 2. This became 4. 4 means 2 sine theta cos theta. That means sine square 2 theta. Sine square 2 theta. So I could write 2 minus sine square 2 theta by 2. So number of times we apply this. Sine power 6 theta plus cos power 6 theta and sine power 4 theta plus cos power 4 theta, most repeated expression in all chapters. So we apply it here. So this will become 2 in the numerator, 2 minus sine square 2 times theta. Already 2x is there, that is a 4 times x. Right? Right. So now what we will apply here, as it is pi by 4, when you write it, what we could write? Pi by 4x. 4x is equal to, we write 4x is equal to t. So that means 4x is equal to t, I am writing 4 dx is equal to dt. Dx is equal to dt by 4. Or directly, generally we write, so 2 got cancelled here, I is equal to pi by 4 times integral. I want to multiply this by 4. So this is pi by 4 into 4, it will become pi. Next, 1 by 2 minus, inside you divide it by 4. So that is x, 4x by 4. Here dx. When we are dividing by 4, we would get 1 by 4. How do we get 1 by 4? So because of this, you would get 1 by 4. So that means, which is equal to pi by 16. Observe, again we apply 0 to 2a property. Why? Because when I write pi minus x, sin pi minus x is sin x only. So then we write 2 times integral 0 to pi by 2. So pi will become pi by 2. So what property are we applying here? 0 to 2a f of x dx, which is equal to 2 times integral 0 to a f of x dx, provided f of 2a minus x is equal to f of x, using this property. Right? So many questions we practice. Now, when we have 1 by a square sin square x plus 1 by b square cos square x, generally what we will do, we multiply by secant square x. Secant square x by 2 secant square x, that means 2 plus tan square x, this is tan square x. So 2 plus t square dx, 2 plus tan square x dx. Direct formula, pi by 8, this is pi by 8. 1 by 2, 1 by root 2, 1 by a, tan inverse a x by a. So tan x by a means root 2, limits 0 to pi by 2. So when we write pi by 8 root 2 times, when we apply upper limit, sin pi by 2 infinity, tan inverse of infinity pi by 2, and for 0, that is 0 only. So finally what do we get? Pi square by 16 root 2. Pi square by 16 root 2 is the answer. A beautiful application from King's property. Most important and repeated property, right? See, next. Root 3 minus root 2 power x, root 3 plus root 2 power x. We need to understand again from the quadratic equation, reducible into quadratic equation, try to understand root 3 plus root 2, root 3 minus root 2. This product is equal to 1. So that means 1 is a reciprocal of other. So let us take this whole part is equal to t. So this will become 1 by t. So t plus 1 by t, which is equal to 10. right? So t square minus 10t plus 1 is equal to 0. This is a quadratic equation, but we are not getting factors here because it is having irrational roots. So 10 plus or minus under root 100, 100 minus 4 is 96, 96 by 2. So that means 5 plus or minus 16 times 6, right? So 4 times, so 2 root 6, 2 root 6. So observe this 2 root 6 is nothing but 3 plus root 3 plus root 2, root 3 plus or minus root 2 whole square. This is what it is. So then two values, very simple question, root 3 plus root 2 whole square, which is equal to root 3 plus root 2 power x. So that means x is equal to 2. Next, if t is root 3 minus root 2 whole square, which is equal to root 3 plus root 2 power x. So as it is a reciprocal, x is equal to minus 2. So roots are 2 and minus 2, but they are asking sum of the roots. Sum is equal to 0. So that's what the question is. Reducible into first classes, in initial classes of 11th, we start doing all these questions from the quadratic expression. Generally, quadratic expression is the first chapter anywhere, right? So there, one of the model reducible into quadratic equation, right? So that is a question here. Next, this is also like this is a rankers question. So the question which differentiate rankers from the others. A bag contain 8 balls of color black and white only. Black and white only. 4 balls are drawn and found to be 2 white and 2 black. Found to be. Already found. So that means happened. Right? Action is happened. Now, then find the probability that bag contain equal number of white and black balls going back. Right? So already action happened, then we are getting a probability for the previous action. So that means reverse probability. Then it is nothing but, what is that? Bayes theorem application. So that means it's a conditional probability. That what we need to recognize. Found to be, it is already happened. So going back. So like a Bayes application. So now let's, we identified, it's not a direct question, Bayes application. So that's why let us make it into the cases. 8 balls. So colors black and white. So black and white. So how many black balls? Already minimum 2 white balls are there, right? 2 black balls are there. So this can be 6. Total 8, na? So if it is 3 here, then it is 5. If it is 4 here, so then 4. Now 5, here 3, right? So here 6, here 2. So these are the different cases. But what is the favorable case here? This is favorable case, correct? So this is our favorable case. What is the favorable case here? So this is a favorable case. This is the favorable case. Right? 4 and 4 is the favorable case. Right. So now what we need to write here? Probability. Conditional probability. This 2 black and 2 white, 2 black and 2 white can be applied in 5 different ways, 3, 4, 5, correct? So 3 different ways, 5 different ways, in which this is the only one favorable case, 4 and 4. So we need to get these 2 black and 2 white in case of 4 and 4. So that's what we want. Okay? Right. No, Nana, this is telecasting in multiple channels, right? So that's the reason we use English language. Okay, Nana? Kurimilla. Right. A, very good, Deva. Bayes theorem, correct. Very nice. So how do we write easily? So that's let us check it. How many possible cases? 5 cases. 1 by 5. Let us take this case. That means a 4 and 4 case. Or let us go with the order. Why to unnecessarily make it? So now we need to select the 2 black and 2 white. Now, no. We need to select 4 balls. 4 balls, right? So equal number of white balls. So we found to be 2 white and 2 black. So 2 black, and we need to select the 2 black and 2 white. So how many black balls are there in the first case? 2. So 2C2, 6C2. Total how many? 8. 8C4. Now the second case, 1 by 5. 1 by 5. 3 black are there, 5 white. So 3C2, 5C2. 5C2 by 8C2. 8C2. Right. Next. 4, 4. 4, 4. So 1 by 5, 4C2, 4C2 by 8C2. Next. 5, 3. 3, 5, 5, 3. Number of cases will be the same. Already we did 5, 3 case. So we write it 2 by 5. So 2 times it will come. Similarly, 6, 2, 2, 6. Right. So here we will write 2 by 5. So no need to write multiple times. Now, what should be written in the numerator? Favorable case should be written in the numerator. What is the favorable case? This is the favorable case. 1 by 5, 4C2, 4C2 by 8C2. Don't worry about these numbers, right? 5 will get cancelled first, right? So, once you observe here, so 5 will get cancelled. Here 5, here 5, here 5. And 8C4. 8C4 will get cancelled. 8C4, not 8C2, this is 8C4, right? So this is 8C4. All are 8C4s. Now what we have? Just only, right, simple things. 4C2, what is 4C2? 4 into 3 by 2. So 12 by 2, 6. Here 6 times 6. Coming to the denominator. So 2 is also there. 2C2, 6C2, 6 into 5, 30. 30 by 2, 15. Plus 2 times 3C2 means 3. 5C2, 5 into 4 by 2, 20 by 2, 10. Plus 4C2, just now we have written 6 into 6, that is. So now we can write, we can cancel out one more 6. One more 6 can be cancelled, right? So, right. So what do you get now? Remaining thing is 6 by, here 2, 3, 5, here 10, and what about here? 6. So now 6 by 16, 21. So cancel 2, 3 by, not 2, 3. So 2 by 7, 2 by 7. So this is 2 by 7. Option A is the right answer, as Deva said, right. Great, Nana. 172, 172 or 174. Great mark, Nana. You will be in one of NIT. So if you want to improve, so use the second shift, right? Second session, April session. So absolutely, if somebody has appreciated or not appreciated in your college, so I'm telling you 172 is the best score. So you will be there in somewhere in NIT. Right? If you have category, chances will be more brighter in old NITs. Congratulations, Gurmila. Right? So that's a good mark, Nana. So still we have a time to improve because we have one more session also, right? Yeah. Now we can target 200 plus with this strength, right? With this positivity. Great. Great to hear, my dear Gurmila. Next question. This question also repeated like a composition of the function. Composition of the function, F circle G. But this time all composition function, usually composition of functions is a little bit difficult questions, right? But in this time, right, in this January session, simple questions given with simple cases. f of g of x. Some people are telling g circle f, we don't know, right, because it is a memory based. So once we get a complete paper, we'll get clarity. Now let us consider f circle g only. If it is f circle g, we will get the different cases, right, f of g of x. Instead of writing 4 cases, generally what we follow, since these are very simple and known graphs, I go with graphs. So for that, I am taking g of x graph. Y is equal to g of x. What is g of x graph? X greater than or equal to, so then that is y is equal to x. X less than 0, e power x. This is g of x, right? We want f. So in case of f, if you observe in all cases, g of x is positive. When g of x is positive, because f of g of x, we will get only this case, right? G ln of, actually we will get like this, ln of g of x, where g of x is greater than 0. Next case, e power minus ln of g of x, e power minus g of x, e power minus g of x. So this second case, that can be possible, where g of x inside is g of x less than or equal to 0. So this g of x is less than or equal to 0 will be ruled out. Why? Because our g of x is always greater than 0. So that's why this is ruled out. So this portion is ruled out. So this is ruled out. Then we have only one case. Here only one case. So what is that case? Only this case. G of x. When x is less than 0, what is the g of x? G of x is equal to e power x, ln of e power x. ln of e power x is x only. Next, x is greater than or equal to 0. When x is greater than or equal to 0, what is this? So ln of x. This is ln of x. But at x is equal to 0, this is e power minus x. That is only different one. Right? At 0 it is not defined. At x is equal to 0, that will become e power. So that is equal to 0. X is equal to 0. So e power, that only, that's common point, na? At x is equal to 0, that is equal to 1. Now let us draw the graph of f circle g of x. X less than 0, x less than 0, x, e power x, x less than 0, right? So x less than 0, y is equal to x. This will be like this. At x is equal to 0, 1. X greater than 0, ln of x. This will be like this. X greater than 0, ln of x. This is f circle g of x. If the given function is f circle g of x, this is the graph. Once you observe, is it a 1-1 function? No. Because when you take any horizontal line, it will cut at some more than 1 point. So it is not 1-1, many one function. What about into? So here R to R. So as it is ln of x, we are getting minus infinity to minus infinity. So in that case, f circle g of x is a many one and onto function. Many one and onto. Maybe it's a g circle f will be different. Many one, maybe that is a into. So which one is given, we don't know. But we have considered here f of g of x. F of g of x. When it is f of g of x, is the many one and onto. If g circle f of x, it will get changed. Okay, so anyhow, instead of going with the number of cases, through the graph, writing f circle g of x, practicing to write directly f circle g of x will give a big advantage among these lakhs of students. But we need to practice a few questions very carefully. So when we have more number of cases, that could be a little bit difficult, right? Okay, so but that practice is necessary, then only we can write it, right? Next question. It is again our right favorite question from the differential equation, substitution or linear equation, that what we will write, right? Right. So as we have x plus y immediately without further delay, what we do? We write x plus y is equal to t, right? So 1 plus dy by dx is equal to dt by dx. dt by dx. So let's substitute these points there, dy by dx, dt by dx minus 1, which is equal to 2x t cube minus xt minus 1. Luckily, minus 1 got cancelled, so that this became very simple. So dt by dx plus xt, which is equal to 2xt cube. This portion is okay, but this portion is not okay. T cube should not be there. So that means we learned not just linear equation, reducible into linear equation, right? So reducible into linear equation. So when we have reducible into linear equation, we divide on both sides by t cube. 1 by t cube dt by dx plus x by t square, which is equal to 2x. So reducible into linear. So then what we will do, we will take another parameter z is equal to 1 by t square. What is dz by dx? dz by dx. dz by dx is equal to minus 2 by t cube into dt by dx. dt by dx. Right? Yes. 1 by t cube dt by dx is equal to minus 1 by 2. So minus 1 by 2 dz by dx. And this is xz, which is equal to 2x. That is what it is. So, but it is not in the standard form. We multiply on both sides by minus 2. Minus 2xz is equal to minus 4x. Then it is our favorite differential equation, that is a linear differential equation. Integral minus 2x dx, which is equal to e power minus x square. What is the solution? Solution is z, not y, zif, z times e power minus x square, which is equal to integral minus 4x e power minus x square dx. Then this is, if I write 1 to outside, the remaining portion is e power minus x square into minus 2x dx. Minus x square derivative, like it's a e power f into f dash. So then directly 2 times e power minus x square plus c. So this is what it is. So then z is equal to, what we can write? So z is equal to 2 plus c times e power minus x square. Right? So this is what it is. Z is equal to, if you divide on both sides by, multiply on both sides by e power x square. So it will be z 2 times 1 plus c times e power x square. Y of 0 is equal to 1 is given. Y of 0 is equal to 1 is given. Right. So c times e power x square. Y of 0 is equal to 1. But what is z? So z is equal to 1 by t square. So 1 by x plus y whole square, which is equal to 2 plus c times e power x square. If you substitute x is equal to 0, y is equal to 1. 1 is equal to 2 plus c times 1. So c is equal to 1 minus 2 minus 1. Then what we have? 1 by x plus y whole square is equal to 2 minus e power x square. But what they are asking, 1 by root 2, of course this should be root 2. 1 by root 2 plus y of 1 by root 2 whole square. So x is equal to 1 by root 2. That's what we need to find. So I can write 2 minus x plus y whole square cross multiplication, 1 by 2 minus e power x square. Put x is equal to 1 by root 2. What do you get? 1 by root 2 plus y at 1 by root 2. That's what the notation is. Whole square, which is equal to 1 by 2 minus e power x square. E power 1 by 2. So root e. So this is what it is. So what is the answer? 1 by 2 minus root e is the answer. So here a question, when we have a complete idea about these all equations, then only. So because of first substitution is present, next reducible into linear, next third one is linear. So 3 points, right? Okay. Okay. Next question. Again, yesterday also in the previous session I explained when system of equation with many solutions, and alpha beta they are asking, alpha and beta both are present, and alpha and beta are in the different cases, right? So one with the coefficient of y, one with the coefficient of z, then easiest method is just find the two determinants and found alpha and beta. Correct? So what is the process here? Delta is equal to delta 1 is equal to delta 2 is equal to delta 3 is equal to 0. Let us take that advantage. Instead of right cancelling one parameter after another, so directly what we will do, alpha is there. So what we will do, delta 3 will be considered, delta 3. So what is delta 3? 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 3. And 3 alpha minus 1. Next delta 3 constants we should write 5 minus 4 7. 5 minus 4 7. So that you will get alpha. So I will expand over R2. So without right further and most calculation to reduce the calculation. So minus 1 times what we will write 21, 7 3 is 21, 21 plus 5 26 minus alpha. So plus alpha here, 14, 14 minus 18, 14 minus 15, 14 minus 15 minus 1 plus 5 times, what do you get here? Sorry, minus 4 times. That will become plus 4. We need to change the sign. Minus 4 plus 4, this is minus 2 minus 9, so minus 11, which is equal to 0. So that means alpha is equal to minus 26 minus 44. How much is this? So 22, 60, 70 minus 70. Alpha is equal to minus 70. Alpha is equal to minus 70. Right? Next, coming to the beta. So for beta, what we would take, we need to eliminate alpha. So that means in the middle row should be the constant column matrix. So delta 2. I will consider delta 2 is equal to 0. So for delta 2, first as it is 2, 1, 3, 5 minus 4, 7, and the last one minus 1, 3 beta, which is equal to 0. Now expand over R3. 3 times 15 minus 4, 15 minus 4, 11, and minus 7 times 6 plus 1, 7. Beta times minus 8 minus 5, so minus 13, which is equal to 0. So 13 beta, which is equal to 33 minus 49. So what is 33 minus 49? 16 minus 16, right? Yes. So we are writing minus 30. So 49 minus 16. So that is 70. Okay, fine. So then what we need to find? 13 times alpha beta. So minus 16 here 70 minus 70. 742. 742. 112. 112 So right. 112 112. So that's the answer. So this is the easiest one, right? Easiest way to answer it. Right. Now coming to the next one. If the eccentricity of hyperbola is root 7 times eccentricity of the ellipse, then the value of theta. Again simple. Where theta is lying in between 0 to pi by 2. So coordinate geometry, I guide all students, maybe the students who are watching this later on, right? So those who are in 12th or in 11th, coordinate geometry generally most of the students feel difficult, right? But the syllabus is a very simple, up to tangents only, up to tangents and normals. When you look at all 10 sessions, most of the questions based on fundamentals, most particularly ellipse, parabola, hyperbola questions, particularly from these 3 chapters, fundamentals of these 3 chapters. So this is also one such question, just based on eccentricity. Yesterday also eccentricity question only, right? Not more application, more calculation, even tangent normal also didn't come, right? So that's what we need to practice in our geometry, maybe for those who are preparing for the April. So give great effort in our geometry, you will get a more advantage in this competition. Now eccentricity, x square by 5 minus y square by 5 sin square theta, which is equal to 1. So this is hyperbola, right? EH. So EH under root 1 plus b square, this by this, plus, so sin square theta. Next, coming to the second portion, that is ellipse, x square by 5 sin square theta plus y square by 1, y square by 5, which is equal to 1. So EE, ellipse, 1 minus smaller is a 5 sin square theta, not 5. So by 5, 1 minus sin square theta. What they have given? Root 7 times. So EH is equal to root 7 times EE. So then squaring on both sides, 1 plus sin square theta, which is equal to 7 times 1 minus sin square theta. So 8 sin square theta, 8 sin square theta, which is equal to 7 minus 1, 6. So sin square theta is equal to 3 by 4. Sin theta, which is equal to root 3 by 2, plus or minus root 3 by 2. How simple it is. Look at here. Two values, but they said find theta in 0 to pi by 2. So we need only positive value. So sin theta is equal to root 3 by 2 and theta lies in 0 to 90 degrees. So first quadrant value. What is that? 60 degrees. So pi by 3 is the right answer. Very simple question, right? Next, again from matrices, 2 most important points. One is the determinant, adjoint, inverse properties. Second one is the system of equation. Both questions came here. So here matrices, determinant of x. What is the determinant of x? Direct formula, A C square A transpose. What is the determinant of x formula? Determinant of AB, we learned determinant of AB is determinant of A, determinant of B. So determinant of A transpose is determinant of A. So these are the few points what we learned and which are useful here. When we apply determinant here, determinant of A, determinant of C square, determinant of A transpose. What is the determinant of A? So here determinant of A is equal to 2 plus 1. So yes, 2 plus 1, not minus 1, 2 plus 1, 3. So determinant of B, so determinant of B is equal to 1. Next, but we want determinant of C. So C is AB A transpose. Then determinant C is, determinant of C is determinant of A, determinant of B, determinant of A transpose. What is the determinant of A? 3. Determinant of B, 1. Determinant of A transpose is also determinant of A. So this is 9. So then finally what we got here, 3. So 9 square and 3. What do you get? So 3 square, 3 power 4, 3 power 5, 3 power 6. 3 power 5, 243. So 3 power 6, 729, right? 729. 729 is the right answer. Very simple question. This is from matrices. Next. This is also, those who do carefully can do it very easily, this question. A, B, C. No, C is given in a complicated way. A cross B, A cross B, cross C, cross J, cross again J, again cross j. This is what it is. What I do here, instead of calculating one after another, I use a triple product one, A cross B cross C. What is the formula here? A dot C B bar minus B dot C A bar. B dot C A bar. So according to this, if you apply here, A dot J, A dot J. So J, A dot J is a 1 only. So 1 time B bar minus B dot J 2 A bar. See how simple it is. J cap, again J cap. Right? So to make a simple calculation here, what is a B bar minus 2A bar? Observe, B bar is I cap plus 2J cap minus 4K cap. 2A bar. So 2A bar is equal to minus 10I cap, 2J cap minus 6K cap. Now we need to subtract both. 1 minus of minus 10, so 11. So 11I cap. Next, 2. So both will get cancelled. 4 minus of minus 6, so plus 6, 2K cap. Cross J. Again cross J. Right? That's all. Now one more thing here. I, J, K. These are orthonormal vectors. I cross J. When you rotate in clockwise direction, you will get the third vector. Suppose if you make it reverse, minus will come. J cross K is equal to I cap. K cross I is equal to J cap. We know this. Let us use it directly. I cross J. What is I cross J? K. So 11K cap. K cross J, not J cross K, reverse order. So minus I. So this is minus 2I. Again one more J present. So K cross J, but J cross here. So minus 11I cap. I cross J, K, that is minus 2K cap. This is C bar. Now C bar dot minus I cap plus J cap plus K cap. What do you get? I, so plus 11. J 0. K minus 2. So 11 minus 2, that is 9. So this is the easiest way. Instead of finding A cross B and substituting and again repeating, so this is a one way. It will be started, Akireddy, Leela Akireddy. Right? Not good, Nana. Kanishk and Shreyas, these messages here. Please, Nana, Shreyas. Next, the shortest distance between. So first session onwards, I have been waiting for this shortest distance one, right? So finally, in the last session, we got the shortest distance one. In this case, shortest distance, what is the formula? Everybody knows. Shortest distance is equal to modulus of A2 minus A1, B1, B2, right? Vectors by B1 cross B2. This is what it is, which is given as 1, So let us write that numerator, modulus of A2 minus A1, B1, B2, which is just determinant. What is the determinant? Lambda minus 3, root 3, 2 minus 1, 1, and 1 minus 2, 1 minus 2, minus 1. Maybe you can reverse it also. Minus 2, 1, 1, 1 minus 2, 1. So which is lambda minus root 3, cross multiplication, 1 plus 2, 3, minus 1 time, minus 2 minus 1, minus 3, minus 1 time, 4 minus 1, 3. Right? So this is a modulus of. So plus 3 minus 3 got cancelled. So 3 times modulus of lambda minus root 3. So this is what the numerator is. So coming to the denominator, B1 cross B2, magnitude of B1 cross B2. So for that, what I would write, just these components only. So that what we got, magnitude of 3i cap plus 3j cap plus 3 minus 3 no? So this is a plus 3k cap. So this is nothing but 3 root 3. Shortest distance is equal to 1. Shortest distance is given as 1. So 3 times magnitude of lambda minus root 3 by 3 times root 3, which is equal to 1. 3 got cancelled. Lambda minus root 3 is equal to plus or minus root 3, not just plus root 3. So which is equal to 2 root 3 or 0. That is 2 root 3 or 0. What we want? Sum of the possible values. So 2 root 3 plus 0 is 2 root 3. Right? Yeah. Next. Again, favorite question, minus a to a. Minus a to a. Minus a to a f of x dx. What do we write? Minus a to a. So this is 0 to a f of x plus f of minus x dx. We do it a number of times, f of x plus f of minus x dx. And when we have 1 plus pi power x, 1 plus e power sin x, all these terms will get cancelled, right? So I am writing it directly. I is equal to, what do you get? 0 to pi by 2. 0 to pi by 2. Minus pi by 2 will become 0 to pi by 2. 8 root 2, leave as it is. Cos of minus x is equal to cos x only, no? So that's why this will get cancelled. What do you have? Cos x by 1 plus sin power 4x dx. When we apply this, this part would get cancelled directly, right? F of x plus f of minus x. This is a common term. The remaining part will become 1. Now, what I do? I will take sin x is equal to t. Sin x is equal to t. Cos x dx will become dt. Cos x dx will become dt. So what about the limits? 8 times root 2, 0 to 1, this will become dt, 1 plus t power 4. 1 plus t power 4. Immediately, biquadratic form has come. Always we write it into two different ways. Either t square plus 1 by t square, right? T plus 1 by t or t minus 1 by t will be used. So that is a little bit a procedural point here. This is what we will write. We will take t square common, that will become t square plus 1 by t square. That t square I am writing in the numerator, 1 by t square dt. This is a procedure to approach the biquadratic. Afterwards, what we will write? Integral 0 to 1. What I will write? T square plus 1 by t square. And here 1 plus 1 by t square minus 1 minus 1 by t square. This is a manipulation what we do. So that it will become 1 got cancelled, 2 by t square. So take 1 2 from here, so it will become 4 root 2. So that is manipulated. Then what's the advantage here? We write it here, 4 root 2 integral 0 to 1, first integral 1 plus 1 by t square divided by t minus 1 by t plus 2. Observe this. Why t minus 1 by t? When it is a t minus 1 by t whose derivative is 1 plus 1 by t square. So that I can make again substitution. Now coming to the second part, 0 to 1, 1 minus t square. So what should I write? 1 minus 1 by t square in the numerator. So in the denominator, t plus 1 by t, not t minus 1 by t. So it would be plus 2, I am taking minus 2 dt. That's what it is. So then 4 root 2, we can apply formula. If you take this as a t, this whole part is a dt, 1 by x square plus a square. 1 by x square plus a square is 1 by a, 1 by a is root 2, tan inverse x by a. So t minus, so t square minus 1 by 2t. That's what it is. Coming to the second part, x square minus a square. That point is 1 by 2a. So 2a means 2 root 2 ln of t plus 1 by t plus 1 by t minus root 2 by t plus 1 by t plus root 2. Limits 0 to 1. Limits 0 to 1. So that's what we need to apply. Root 2 will get cancelled. 4 will be outside. Once observe the first one. When we apply 1, so this will become 0 minus, if you apply 0, right. So if you apply 0, so that will become minus lambda, right. So minus infinity. Because here itself if you substitute 1 minus 1 0 minus, if you substitute 0 minus infinity. So minus pi by 2, minus pi by 2, right. Next, minus, here you apply t square minus root 2t plus 1 by t square plus root 2t plus 1. So limits 0 to 1. When I substitute 1, what do I get? 1 minus root 2 plus 1, right? 2 minus root 2. 1 by 2 ln of 2 minus root 2. What about the denominator? Obviously 2 plus root 2. This is what it is, correct? 4 times pi by 2. So 2 pi. So which is equal to 2 pi minus of ln of root 2 can get cancelled, root 2 minus 1 by root 2 plus 1, right. So afterwards 2 pi minus 1 by 2 times ln of, I rationalize this. If I rationalize root 2 plus 1, root 2 minus 1 whole square. So 2 plus 1 minus 2 root 2. So 3 minus 2 root 2 by 1, right. 2 pi, I am giving this minus here. So it will become plus ln of 3 plus, this will become 3 minus 2 root 2, 3 minus 2 root 2. So 3 minus 2 root 2 is equal to 1 by 3 plus 2 root 2. 1 by 3 plus 2 root 2, right? Cross multiplication, 6, 9 minus 8. So this is a plus 1 by 2 ln of 3 plus 2 root 2. This minus will become plus. Yes. Now what we should get? Outside, actually outside 4 is there. We have not multiplied. Here 4 times 1 by 2. 4 times 1 by 2. So 2 times ln. Once you observe a pi. So a pi means here 2 pi. A is equal to 2. And b times log 3 plus 2 root 2. So that is also 2. A plus b is equal to 2 plus 2, which is 4. That's what it is, right? Fine. Next, how are you? Are you following? Sunny, Leela, Shreyas, Kanishk, Vandana, Satyam. Next. So again, this is t plus 1 dx is equal to 2x plus t plus 1 whole power 3 dt. Which question is this? Dx by dt, our favorite differential equation, which is equal to 2x by t plus 1 plus t plus 1 whole square, if you divide on both sides. Exactly, this is like a linear differential equation. Dx by dt minus that identification is enough, which is equal to t plus 1 whole square. What is IF? IF is equal to e power integral minus 1 by t plus 1 dt, 2 by, right? So this is nothing but e power minus 2 ln of t plus 1. So that is nothing but 1 by t plus 1 whole square. T plus 1 whole square, because of that 2. So what is the solution? The solution is, variable is not y, x, right? Dependent variable is x, independent variable is t. So x times 1 by t plus 1 whole square which is equal to integral dt. Integral dt. So this is the x by t plus 1 whole square, which is equal to t plus c. But we need to find c. But x of 0 is equal to 2. What does it meaning? T is equal to 0, x is equal to 2. That's the meaning of this. So t is equal to 0, x is equal to 2. So 2, which is equal to t0, c is equal to 2. So x of 1. So x of 1, t is equal to 1, 1 plus 1, 4, 2 square 4, which is equal to 1, 1 plus 2. So x at 1 is equal to 4 times 3. 4 times 3 is equal to 12. So that's 12 is the answer. Again, linear differential equation, right? Direct linear differential equation. Again, our favorite question from functional equation, elimination, right? Elimination of f of 1 by x and finding f of x. And after that, just strictly increasing function. We need to identify increasing or decreasing monotonicity. 5 times f of x plus 4 times f of 1 by x, which is equal to x square minus 4. What we do? Replace x by f of x by 1 by x plus 4 times f of x, which is equal to 1 by x square minus 4. So what we do? First equation, second equation, elimination of f of 1 by x. Equation 1 is multiplied by 5 and second equation is multiplied by 4 and subtracted. So then what do you get? 5 5s are 25, 4 4s are 16, 25 minus 16, 9 times f of x. These two will get cancelled. This is 5x square and minus 4 by x square coming to the constant, 5 4s are minus 20 here, plus 16. So finally this is plus 4. So then what I can write? 5x x power 4 minus 4x square minus 4 by x square, which is equal to 9x. But our function y is 9 times f of x into x square. So these two x square will get cancelled. 5x power 4 minus 4x square minus 4. Very simple question. Increasing function. So strictly increasing, dy by dx is greater than 0. Meaning 20x power 3 minus 4 2s are 8x square. So 8x, which is greater than 0. I can take 4x common, 5x square minus 2, which is greater than 0. So now what are the factors? Using wavy curve method, 0 not. The small one is under root negative of 2 by 5 and 0 and root 2 by 5. So which is positive, negative, positive, negative. So we want increasing function. So this interval minus root 2 by 5 to 0 and under root 2 by 5 to infinity. So this is the right answer. Simple question. Finding the function and substituting. Next one is 5 people are distributed in 4 identical rooms. A room can also contain 0 people. Find the number of ways to distribute them. 5 people distributed into 4 identical rooms. So these identical rooms, last time also we got a similar model. When identical rooms is given, so even here 5 identical objects are given, then we can apply direct formulas, integral solutions. But identical rooms are given, then no, we need to go with the cases. Okay, so in such cases 4 identical rooms. So number of rooms used, I will take simplest way to count these cases. Number of rooms used, only 1 room. So then how many cases? All 5 people went to same room. So that is only one way. Number of rooms used 2. Number of rooms used 2, then 5 are distributed like 1 4, 2 3, 3 2 is not required. So because the same thing it will be repeated, right? So 1 4 distribution of 5 people as a 2 groups 1 and 4. So that is nothing but 5 factorial by 1 factorial into distribution into groups. So beautiful model. right? One of the most interesting, beautiful model from permutation combination. 5 factorial by 2 factorial into 3 factorial. So this will become 10. Next, suppose 3 rooms are used. 1, 1, 3, 1, 2, 2. We can't make any other way, right? Right. So all are identical. So that's why we are not writing 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 1. So that's the reason. Right. So in such cases, what could be happened? 5 factorial by 1 factorial, 1 factorial, 3 factorial. But these two are equal groups. When we have equal groups, we need to write that factorial. That factorial. So 5 4s are 20. So that's again it will become 10. Now coming to the second case, 5 factorial by 1 factorial, 2 factorial, 2 factorial. Again 2 groups are same here, 2 factorial. So that is 4 got cancelled. So 4 got cancelled. 4 means 30 by 2, 15. 15. Next, all 4 rooms. Now we have used 4 rooms, all 4 rooms. Then what could be the distribution? 1, 1, 1, 2. 1, 2, sorry. 1, 1, 2, 2. How many? 3, 4, 5. Right? So no possibility. So if you write 2 2s, we won't need the 4 rooms, right? Only one possibility. 5 factorial by 1 factorial, 1 factorial, 1 factorial, 1 factorial, 1 factorial, 1 factorial, 2 factorial. These are 3 equal groups. We need to write now this time 3 factorial. So 5 4s are 20. So again it is a 10. That's all. These are the cases. Simply we can count using a great application on division into groups. 30, 45, 50, 51. So 51 is the right answer. Because of identical rooms, we cannot apply direct formula. We need to make it into the cases. Right? Next. Next again, continuity model. Right? Fine. It's a continuous, and m is the number of points where it is a differentiable, then m plus a plus b plus c. So we will find out it's a continuous function. So this limit should be equal to, what is this limit? This limit is equal to limit x is tending to 0 minus is equal to f of 0. What is f of 0? 2. f of 0, 2. So a minus b cos 2x by x square, which is equal to 2. As we know many times, a equal to b, suppose 1 minus cos 2x, that is a 2 sin square x, that will become 1, right? So 2 times 1, that is, so we can guess, because many times we come across, or otherwise apply a transformation, expansions, or you apply otherwise what we can apply, L'Hopital rule. So you will come to now a is equal to b. So when a is equal to b, that is equal to 2. So the similarly c, for c, how to find c? At 1 it is a continuous. So at 1, f dash of 1 minus, sorry, f of 1 minus, f of 1 minus, which is equal to f of 1 plus. So continuous. 1 plus 1, 3. 3 plus c. So 3 plus c, which is equal to, here 3. C is equal to 0. Correct? C is equal to 0. So that's what it is. Now the function is, 1 minus cos 2x by x square, where x is less than 0, and x square plus 2, where 0 is less than or equal to, x is less than or equal to 1, and 2x plus 1, where x is greater than 1. So differentiability. So when we make the differentiability, already it is a continuous at x is equal to 1, right? So at x is equal to 0 also. Now differentiability, here 2x, here 2. When you put x is equal to 1, so both are equal to 2. So at x is equal to 1, it's a differentiable. Now coming to differentiability, actually this is not number of points where f is differentiable is not correct. It should be non-differentiable,
Because if they say differentiable point, there exist infinitely many differentiable points. 0 to 1, infinitely many differentiable points. More than 1, that is also again differentiable. Maybe it has to be corrected. Non-differentiable point. So at 0, we need to find the differentiability. So for that, 1 minus cos 2x. What is the derivative of this? 1 minus cos 2x by x square derivative. So that's what we need to find. So that means this is x power 4, UV rule I am applying, x square into derivative here, sin 2 sin 2x, right, minus 1 minus cos 2x, that is a 2 sin square x, 2 sin square x, and derivative of x square 2x. Just to simplify this, x will get cancelled, 2 sin x, you can take 2 sin x common, 2x sin x common, right? This is x and x. What is the remaining point? So x, 2x I have taken common, x cos x this is, minus, what about here? 2x sin x taken common, so the remaining is 2 sin x by x square. X got cancelled, 2 times sin x by x1, and what about here? X cos x minus 2 sin x by x square. What is the limit at x is equal to 0? If you find the limit at x is equal to 0, we need to find out that is x 0 by 0. So I apply L'Hopital rule. Limit x is tending to 0, this will become 2x and x cos x. What is x cos x? Minus x sin x plus cos x minus 2 cos x by 2x. Right, this is not differentiable. 2 cos x by x, right? So at 0 it is not differentiable. So when we calculate these values non-differentiable points, this is 1 and a is equal to 1, b is equal to 1, c is equal to 0. C is equal to 0. So it is saying that it's non-differentiable at x is equal to 0. So I am considering non-differentiable point, not differentiable point. So one more question, f of x is equal to, this is another beautiful question based on integral part, fractional part. Always integral part, fractional part based on definition only. What it is happening in the neighborhood of x is equal to 0. So for this, in fractional part, so fractional part of x, what is a fractional part of x? Fractional part of x is equal to x. 0 is less than or equal to x is less than 1. This is x plus 1 when minus 1 is less than, x is less than 0. So this is what the answer is. This is the important point. This is the most important point for us. From the definition, this is the point using the definition. So we need to find out the limit at these points, right? So limit, let us write limit x is tending to 0 plus. When 0 plus, what is this? 0 plus, it is x only. Then it will become cos inverse of 1 minus x square sin inverse 1 minus x divided by x minus x cube. If you apply limit x is tending to 0, this is okay, but here what it is happening, cos inverse of 1 minus x square and sin inverse of 1 minus x, as x is tending to 0, it is okay, sin inverse of 1 pi by 2 only. There is no problem at all. X times 1 minus x square. X times 1 minus x square. Right? So this is what it is. So x is equal to 0. 1 minus x square, no problem. So here the problem with these two terms, limit x is tending to 0. There is no problem with the sin inverse of 1 minus x by 1 minus x square. Right? So here cos inverse of 1 minus x square by x. This is what we need to make. This will become pi by 2. This is pi by 2. Now I am applying limit x is tending to 0 L'Hopital because cos inverse of 1 is 0, 0 by 0 minus 1 by under root 1 minus x square whole square into derivative of 1 minus x square minus 2x divided by 1. Okay, so this is the cos inverse of 1 minus x square by x as x is tending to 0, cos inverse of 1 and cos inverse of 1 is 0, 0 by 0 form. Then what I have applied, cos inverse of x differentiation minus 1 by root 1 minus x square, right? So this is what it is. Then minus minus got cancelled, 2 times, observe here, 2 times x under root 1 minus x square whole square. What is it? 1 minus 1 minus x power 4 plus 2x square. 1 got cancelled, x square will come out, 2 minus x square. So this is x times 2 minus x square. X got cancelled. If you apply limit x is tending to 0, once you observe, what do you get? 2 by root 2. 2 by root 2. So that means root 2. That is root 2. Fine. So this whole part is equal to 5 by root 2. So right limit is equal to 5 by root 2. Similarly, we need to find the left limit. Limit x is tending to 0 minus. When it is 0 minus, cos inverse 1 minus x square, that is x plus 1 whole square, and sin inverse 1 minus of x plus 1, 1 minus x minus 1 got cancelled. Now this is x plus 1 minus x plus 1 whole cube. So that's what it is. Simplify carefully. Limit, just using definition and simplification of the limit. Cos inverse, you tell me 1 minus of x plus 1. So 1 got cancelled. So this is minus x square minus 2x. Am I right? And 1 got cancelled. Sin inverse of minus x. And take x plus 1 common here. What do you get? 1 minus x plus 1 whole square. Again 1 got cancelled. You would get minus x square minus 2x. Next, what else we have? So that's all. Right. So what we will do, limit x is tending to 0 minus cos inverse minus x square minus 2x. There is no problem at all for this. X plus 1 also there is no problem at all. And I am taking minus x common. X plus 2 it will become. And the culprit is here. The expression which is making 0 by 0 is sin inverse of x by x. So x is tending to 0, this will become 1. Yes, we have achieved it. Right? X is equal to 0. Cos inverse of 0 is a pi by 2. This is 0, 2. So what do you get? Pi by 4. Right? So that's all. So just substitute both the values L square plus R square. Substitute L is a pi square by 16 and pi square by. So what do you get here? What do you get here? 32 by pi square and pi square by 2 plus pi square by 16. So once we observe here, pi square got cancelled here. These two. What will you have? And 32 times 18 by 32. So 32 got cancelled. 18 is our right answer. Right? So this is how do we find. Fine. Right. Yes, that's all. This is the last question, but it's a lengthy question. Those who are interested, you can observe this point. And I could say, I could finish this session discussion with this last question. It's we can say this is one of the lengthiest question in all 10 sessions. Okay, so let us try to simplify this, even it takes time. Let us enjoy this calculation part. Coefficient of x power 13. Coefficient of x power 13, 30. Coefficient of x power 30 in, this is 1 plus x whole power 6, 1 plus x square power 7, 1 minus x cube power 8 by x power 6. We are not getting common terms, all are different one, 1 plus x square, 1 minus x. So that's the reason it become very lengthy question. So such questions are better to leave in the examination. In x power 36 in 1 plus x power 6, 1 plus x square power 7, 1 minus x cube power 8. So what I will write here, summation 6CR1 x power R1. This is the first case. And the second case, summation, of course R1 is running from 0 to 6. R2 is running from 0 to 7. 7CR2 x square power R2. And summation R3 is running from 0 to 8, 8C R3 minus x cube power R3. So this is what it is. If you observe x1 power R1, so that means what I need to find, R1 plus 2R2 plus 3R3 must be equal to 36. But we cannot apply any formula because individual R1, R2, R3 have a limitations. 0 is less than or equal to R1 is less than or equal to 6. 0 is less than or equal to R2 is less than or equal to 7. 0 is less than or equal to R3 is less than or equal to 8. Because of these individual limitations, we cannot apply any integral solution direct formula. If it is greater than or equal to 0, then we could apply directly, right? Or apply cross coefficient method using the GP series. That's the reason. Because of these numbers, it become complicated. So, but logically, once if you observe, R is equal to, what is the maximum value of R1 plus 2R2? Maximum value of R1 plus 2R2 is 6 plus 14. 6 plus 14 is 20. So when it is a 20, then only it is possible. So that R3 is equal to, if you give the 5, what would be happened? What could be happened when R3 is equal to 5? 15. So 35 minus 15. 35 minus 15 is equal to 21. No. So even till R is equal to 5, it is not satisfied any such value. So that's the reason R is equal to 6, let us give. So when R is equal to, R3 is equal to 6, if you give, what would be happened? R1 plus R2, R1 plus 2R2. R1 plus 2R2. What is happening for R1 plus 2R2? So 18. So this will become 18. Yeah, it is possible. It could be possible. So when it is possible, now let us decide R1 to R2. R1 to R2. So in order to decide R1 to R2, this is even number. This is also even. It must be even. So that means R1 is equal to 0. When R1 is equal to 0, what could be happen? 2R2 is equal to 18. So R2 is equal to 9. But my R2 is till 7 only. So R1 is equal to 0 is not possible. R1 is equal to 2. R1 is equal to 2. Next R2. What is R2? Is it possible? R1 is equal to 2. 16. So 8. That is also not possible. R1 is 4. Anyhow, we can't take the odd integers, right? So it is not satisfied. R1 is equal to 4. So 14. Yes. R2 is equal to 7. So we got one possibility. 4, 7, 6. Next, R1 is equal to 5. Not possible. R1 is equal to 5. So R2 is equal to 5 means 13. 6. 5 not possible. 6. So 12. So 12 R2 is equal to 6. So what is the other case? 6, 6, 6. These are the two possible cases. So when R3 is equal to 6. Now the second case. R3 is equal to 7. When R3 is equal to 7, you observe R1 plus 2 R2 is equal, lengthy question. Let us enjoy this calculation part. R1 plus 2 R2 is equal to 21. If you subtract 21, 36 minus 21, 15, right? It is odd integer, this is even, it should be odd. So R1 is equal to, start from 1. R1 is equal to 1. 14, R2 is equal to 7. Yeah, R2 is equal to 7. So that means 1, 7, 7 is one of the possible case. Next, R2 is equal to 3. R3 is equal to 3. When R3 is equal to 3, what do you get? R2 is equal to 15 minus 3, 12. So 6. So that means what we can write? We can write like this. R1, we can take the table. R2. Right? So this is 1. 14, so 7. Here 3, you will get 6. Here 5, you will get 5. So if you take the 5, so it is 5. That's all. So what are the cases finally? 1, 7, 7. 3, 6, 7. And 5, 5, 7. These are the three cases. The last case, R3 is equal to 8. R3 is equal to 8. R3 is equal to 8. What do you get? R1 plus 2 R2 is equal to 36 minus 24, right? 8 3s are. So 12. Again, it's even number. This should be, this is even, or it must be even number. So R1, R2. Let us take the cases again. R1 is equal to 0. Because even number, no, it has to be 0. So then R2 is equal to 6. This is 2. This is 2. Then it will be 5 because 10. 4. What do you get here? 8. So that means 4. It is 6. And R2 is equal to 3. R2 is equal to 3. Yes. So what are the cases? 0, 6, 8. 2, 5, 8. 4, 4, 8. 6, 3, 8. Right? So these are the cases. So what, again, coming back to that point, coefficient of x power 36 in, right? So what we have, summation, R is running from 0 to 6, 6c R1, x power R1. Second portion is summation, R is running from 0 to 7, 7c R2, x power 2 R2. And the last one, summation, R is running from 0 to 8, 8c R3, 8c R3 minus 1 power R3 and x power 3 R3. So this is what it is. According to this, we need to find all these cases. What is the first case? First case is 476666. 476 666. So 476 means R1 is 4. So 64. Next, 7c7. Next, 8c6. 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 We need to count this value. 64 means 62. 6 into 5. 30. 30 by 2. 15. 15 times 8c. 8c6 this is. So 8c2. 8 into 7 by 2. 28. Next, 6c6. 7c6. 8c6. That's what we need to find. Like in all cases, we need to find. Okay. So probably maybe something what we will get 800 minus 867. That what we are getting it here. This is the lengthy questions. Lengthy question in all 10 sessions. All 10 sessions. The lengthiest question what we can say. Right. So such questions came in integer. It is better to not touch. So it came in objective type questions, so 1 to 20. So very few people could do this question. Those who finish the exam at the earliest, and they would have a time to put their effort in this question. So this is how it is, right? This is all about this today's the last session, right? I mean, not last session, last but one. So evening again, one more session is present. Thank you. Bye bye, Aditya. Right, Sunny, Vandana, all of you. Bye bye. Thank you.